Hey everybody, Joey here with your ski and rod school update for October 2024. Let's jump right in. So this afternoon we're going to go through some referral bonus information, our USA Today Top 10 Reader's Choice, the PSA, ASI awards and scholarships going on right now, the rehire flow for all of you rehires, some orientation details and information, some training opportunities, some day school help that's needed, and finally we're going to talk about Alan Wilmot. So there is a $200 bonus for new employee referrals from an existing employee. So you get $100 when they're hired, you get $100 after they stay for 60 days. We are definitely actively hiring new ski and ride instructors, especially part-time, especially for our seasonal program positions. So if you know anybody who you think, man, they'd be a great fit, have them apply. It is so important when they apply, they put your name in the referral on their initial application. Unfortunately, if they forget or if they don't see it or if it's missed for their initial application, it can't be changed. So it's critical that they put your name in the employment referral spot on the application. I do know it works. We paid out a number of these last year, and I'm stoked to see it back. So please refer your friends. So again, this season, we are in the USA Today Reader's Choice contest for top ski and ride schools in the country. We did really well in this contest last year. We were in the top 10, and I'm stoked to see that. This is a Reader's Choice vote. So everybody votes. We're going to crush the vote, and we're going to be way up there again. So please take the time to vote. You can vote every day once. So I'd love to see a bunch of votes come through on this. The links to this link and all the other links are going to be in the comments below the video here. So there's a number of PSA, ASI scholarships available for this season. Again, this link will be down in the comments for your use. There's the PSA Eastern office awarded $28,000 in scholarship last year, and there's a ton of different scholarships available. There's the Nancy Hall Oaks Women's Scholarship, there's Level 1 scholarships, there's reinstatement scholarships, there's people who are going for children-specific certification scholarships. The really great thing about scholarships is if you're going to go for more than one certification in a season, you can do a scholarship for the first one and then use your exam reimbursement for the second one from Sugarbush to do both. Or if you're not like, oh, I'm going for level 3, I don't know if I'm going to pass, that scholarship is money in your pocket before you go, so there's no risk there. So please take advantage of these scholarships. They don't always give out all their scholarship money. If you're like, maybe I'll apply, maybe I won't, I don't know if I'll get it, it is worth applying for. So please take the time, apply. And there's a few awards out there as well for these two, the Double Diamond Award, which is sort of like a Rising Star Award, new emerging leaders in the industry, and then the Snow Sport Leader of the Year Award, which these are both geared towards leadership folks in the industry, and this is a little bit of a change from how they've done these awards in the past, and these were both changed last year, and this is the second year of them. So if you have anyone you want to nominate, I'll link this in the comments as well. So some return instructor information for everybody here. So the return offer for Sugarbush is in your email. It's from Workday, and it connects to your Workday account. So there's a link in there, and then you click on that, and then it brings you to, hey, log into your Workday. And if you don't remember your password, you can do a forgot password right there, and it'll do a email forgot password loop for you so you can get in. You have to be able to log into your Workday to accept your email. Some people have had more success on their phone, so if you have the app on your phone, you want to log in that way, you can do that as well. After you accept the offer in Workday, you will receive a Flake calendar request via email. And I've had a few people reach out to me and say, hey, I can't get into my Flake account to do my calendar request, to do my schedule. And you can't do your calendar through your Flake account. You have to find this email. It's the same email that your Workday job offer went to. You have to click that link and flow through it that way. It's a little bit confusing why they may or may not have you log in for Flake to do your calendar, but this is the way they chose to set it up, and this is something that we don't get to control as individual schools. So it's really important that you do click through and find the email in your inbox and do your calendar that way. If you're like, hey, I accepted my job offer, where's my calendar? This is a manual process. It's being done most work days at least once, but just if it hasn't shown up yet, give it a day or so. If it's been more than a day or so, feel free to reach out to us and say, hey, I haven't seen my calendar yet. If you are expecting a job offer, if you haven't seen that, please feel free to reach out and say, hey, I haven't gotten a job offer yet. There was a handful of people who, just through the way that we've put everyone on leave and bringing everybody back, if some people stayed active, that kind of thing, worked in other departments, some people fell off the list from the end of the season to the start of the season. So if you are expecting to see an offer and you haven't seen one yet, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to figure that out with you and get it processed. Before you accept your job offer, this is really important, please make sure your pay rate is accurate, your status, full-time versus part-time, is accurate. That's all really good information to have ahead of time. I mentioned this last update, but there is no longer a Sugarbush only pass for employees. It's going to be the AMC pass only. And there are going to be some more specific directions to receive your pass following up an email, so please keep an eye out for that. If we get to opening day and you're like, I got to get my pass, I need it right away, and you had this email sitting in your inbox and you haven't done the steps needed, HR is not going to have a lot of sympathy for folks who are waiting to the last minute to get their pass. So please, once that information comes out, please follow all the steps on there. It's going to be really important. So some summer training information. We've been posting our summer training sessions online. Those are picking back up in the next couple of weeks. If you're interested in, I should say fall training sessions at this point, if you're interested in attending with us virtually, please reach out. I'll add you to the mailing list. Melanie is offering a free fitness class for all active and returning staff, so that's all of you. Tuesdays in October from 5:15 to 6:15, so there's one or two of those left. So if you're interested in attending those at the schoolhouse, there's a link here, and I'll copy this link into the comments as well. Some other training information. There's a great calendar of PSA webinars. Last Wednesday, there was a really interesting inclusivity and equity of I forget the title, but it was all about being more accepting to different genders and different other minorities within the ski industry and having a more inclusive school. It was really great content. We had a few folks attend. I know that were on the call, and it was great to see. And then also next week, there is a developing leadership call for new leaders and existing leaders within the industry. That's next Wednesday. And I've been part of the committee that's putting all this content together. And next Wednesday, I'll be presenting some of that stuff on the Wednesday evening podcast or webinar. So please, if you're interested, you can register on the PSA website for free as a member. This is a link to the calendar where you can register, and there's also all the other contents on there. There's a lot of webinars. There's a couple a week going on. There's a lot of really great saved T-Talks on there and those types of things. So if you're interested in getting your mind going on the snow sports instruction stuff again for the start of the season, please punch that link. There's a lot of great stuff on there. And then Two Guns Tom Mulligan shared this Everything I Know I Learned from Snowboarding podcast. There's some great Chris Rogers, Brian Donovan, I forget the third person on there. Just really great conversation this particular episode around certification pathways and career pathways, and really great stuff. So if you're interested in that, please punch that link and give it a listen. One of the other things I wanted to mention before we wrap up here is that this Sugarbush Day School is in need of help. They're not super uncommon this time of year between seasons. They haven't brought all their new winter staff on. Some of the summer seasonal staff has moved on to their next opportunity, and the day school is looking for some help. So if you are available to help in any capacity there, they are really needing some help. Please reach out to me, and I'll get you connected with Sarah Hurley, and they would love to have any additional help possible. So in closing today, I wanted to remember Alan Wilmot. Al was a member of our staff here for a long time. Since I've been here, he's been helping in the schoolhouse, and he recently ended a long battle with cancer, and he passed away. And this is his write up that was in the Times Argus, and I will link the article here that and it has all the information on his service and where his family can be reached. And he was just such a great guy, such an impactful person, always so positive, loved hanging out with the kids, would really just do anything that was needed in the schoolhouse. And we're going to really miss Alan. And I just wanted to take a moment to recognize all of his hard work and help over the last number of years, and just wish his family and his friends just, best thoughts and wishes in this tough time. So, thank you, Alan. We'll certainly remember you here at Sugarbush, and you're a great person. So appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. Again, as always, please reach out with any questions or concerns, and happy to get things going. The snow leakage out there last week was super excited. I think it really kick-started a lot of people's excitement for the season. So can't wait to be sliding soon. We're a month away from orientation, so please make sure you have November 16th here at Lincoln Peak marked on your calendar, and we'll be shooting out those details about orientation, about what time we'll start and all that kind of stuff as we get a little bit closer. Thanks. Have a great day.